All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, back with another lesson. Pretty much today's lesson is going to go into salvation is very near. Okay, so salvation is very near. Okay, you got World War III going on. You got pestilences and famines and all kinds of stuff going on. All right, you got the central bank, no, it's just the digital currency that's coming. The central bank digital currency. You got crime rates increasing. Okay, you have jobs. All right, going out, businesses shutting down. You have all kinds of stuff going on. All right, so basically, what this is going into is salvation is near. All right, you got chariot sightings. All right, you got all kinds of stuff going on. So we're going to start, all right, with Romans, the 13th chapter. All right, so this is Romans, Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. All right, so this is Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. It says, "And that knowing the time that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer when we believed." All right, so our salvation is nearer than when we believed. Okay, so you got all this stuff that's going on. All right, and time is coming closer and closer. All right, to where they're about to implement the MOTB, that mark of the beast. Okay, that digital currency. They're going to get rid of the dollar. All right, and they're going to try to enforce their New World Order agenda. All right, on the people. All right, mainly, all these Americans. Okay, and to try to get rid of the Israelites. All right, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, which are the real Jews according to the Bible. All right, are the real Israelites. Okay, so we're going to continue on. Let's read on. It says, the night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. Okay, and that's how we should walk, all right, in these last days. All right, we shouldn't be walking around, still trusting in America and its philosophies, all right, and their doctrines, okay, and all of that foolishness, all right, that's pushed, all right, on our people. Okay, we're supposed to walk in the light. All right, what's the light? These scriptures, man. All right, this Bible. All right, this is the light. All right, this is the truth. This is the real wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because if you don't do that, then what? You're gonna get caught up out here. All right, you might get hit by a car. You might get shot. All right, you might catch a disease and drop dead. All right, anything can happen. Okay, but if you're in the light, death won't touch you. All right, in a way, you know what I mean? Okay, so let's read on. It says, verse 13, "Let us walk honestly as in a day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness." So yeah, not rioting and drunkenness, all right, which is to be basically drunk with the philosophies and doctrines of this world, all right, to be drunk in the philosophies in the ways of this life, okay, because that will lead you to death. All right, when you're drunk, you don't pay attention, you're unstable, you're not right in the mind. Okay, so you can't focus. All right, your mind is somewhere else. You're not living in reality, so to speak. Okay, and plus you do things that are stupid. You do stupid stuff, man. Okay, you're unbalanced, so you're just all over the place. So the scripture said, not in rioting and not in drunkenness. All right, so let's read on. It says, not in chambering. It says, and wantonness. It says, not in strife and envying. All right, which is another thing. A lot of strife, a lot of envying, a lot of our people, we hate each other. All right, killing each other and stuff like that. Envying each other, you women. All right, mainly. All right, y'all envy each other. All right, as you congregate, all right, with other women and things like that, amongst yourselves, y'all strife against each other. All right, but you pretend like you're friends. Okay, so it says not to be in strife, not envying. All right, not in wantonness. Okay, so let's read on. It says, "But put ye on the Lord Yahushua Hamashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof." All right, because we're not in the time to fulfill the lust of the flesh. We're not in the time to, make provisions. All right, for the flesh. We're not in the time to commit all these iniquities. All right, because the end is very close. Okay, and you don't want to get caught out here. That's the reason why the scripture said to watch. Okay, scriptures say to watch, all right, to not be caught unawares, all right, and things of that nature. Okay, so let's read on. All right, so we're gonna get Hebrews. Actually, we're gonna get Hebrews. All right, so let's get that. get Hebrews chapter 8. Let's see, Hebrews chapter 8 and verse, we'll start at 7. All right, so this is Hebrews chapter 8 and verse 7. It says, for if that first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. You see, so that new covenant, all right, the new covenant is coming, all right, as the lesson is described, that salvation is near, okay? Our time, all right, our time in this flesh is about to be over, all right? Our time to be in Babylon the Great, aka America, all right, it's about to be over, okay? The Lord is coming, all right? He's coming very soon, all right? So that new covenant is going to come in where we're going to have those new bodies, all right? We're going to be on a higher level of understanding, all right? We're going to be right with our power, and we're going to rule, okay? We're going to rule over all these nations. We're going to rule the whole planet, all right? And the whole universe, basically, all right? Because all of this was made for our sakes, all right? This earth was made for the Israelites' sakes, all right? Which are for the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American men, all right? Which are the Israelites, all right? According to the Bible. So let's read that again. All right, so it's verse 8. It says, verse 7, it says, for if that first covenant have been faultless, then should no place have been sought for the second. Okay, so what, we found fault with the first covenant because we couldn't keep it, you know, because we're in this flesh. We couldn't keep the first covenant. So that new covenant, all right, it's going to be kept perfectly, because we're going to be in those new bodies. All right, we're not going to have the lust of the flesh. We're not going to be tempted, all right, by demons and Satan and things like that. All right, so let's read on. It says, for finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel. It says, and with the house of Judah. Okay, so the new covenant is only for the Israelites. It's not for everybody. All right, the Lord's not coming to save the whole world. He's not coming to bring peace on earth. He's only coming to save the elect of Israel. Okay, Israel, which consists of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, it's not for everybody. All right, so he's only coming for the Israelites. All right, so reading on, it says, for finding, Salakia, it says, for finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. It says, not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand to lead them out of the land of Egypt, because they have continued not in my covenant, and I regarded them not, saith the Lord. Okay, so yeah, that new covenant. We couldn't keep the first covenant, so the new covenant is coming for the Israelites. All right, so it says, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. See, so it says it again. All right, it repeats itself, making sure that, hey, you know, I'm only dealing with the Israelites. I'm not dealing with everybody. I'm not dealing with the heathens, these other nations. Okay, it says, for this covenant is for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind. All right, so the laws, statutes, commandments is going to be written within our inward parts. Okay, right, so where we can't go off. All right, we're not going to be in the flesh. All right, we're not going to go into the lust of the flesh and things of that nature. We're not going to go off again. Okay, so let's read on. It says, I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts. All right, which is our mind. All right. It says, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. Okay, so it's only dealing with a specific people, all right, which are the Israelites, not everybody. Okay, so let's read on. Let's see. It says, verse 11, and they shall not teach every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for all shall know me, for the least to the greatest. It says, for I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more. Okay, so we're going to be forgiven. All right, you know, we're making an effort, all right, for the Lord to have mercy on us. What? By keeping these law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, by repenting, praying, all right, fasting, doing whatever we have to do, and also, of course, you know, doing the work, of course, you know, coming out on the highways and byways and teaching, all right, the people, all right, to the best of our ability, all right, so the Lord have mercy upon us, and that we can enter into that new covenant, and we can be of the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, all right, and that's what we desire, all right, that's what I desire, you know, me personally, you know, I want to get the hell up out of here, because it's completely ass backwards, this world, okay, like I said, my other lesson I did yesterday, you can't relax in this kingdom, man, you can't, All right, you can't have a woman enjoy your woman. You can't enjoy your kids. You can't enjoy life itself. All right, this life is not how it's supposed to be. All right, waking up every morning, going to work, in and out, paying bills. All right, you're subject unto payments. All right, you're struggling paycheck to paycheck. That's not life, man. All right, that's not how life was supposed to be made. All right, this earth was supposed to be ours. All right, we're not supposed to be in that lot, man. That's not us. Okay, so your woman's against you, your children's against you. All right, this world is against you, the people is against you, you know, and that's the punishment that we, you know, deserve, man. All right, but really we would deserve worse than what we got, you know, but the Lord had mercy on us, you know, had showed mercy, okay, and even more mercy by giving us this word, all right, for us to be able to understand this word and being able to teach it, all right. So let's read on. It says, verse 13, in that he saith, a new covenant he hath made, the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away. Okay, so yeah, man. So let's get Revelations the 13th chapter, and we get verse 13. So it's Revelation chapter 13 and verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do so in the sight of the beast. All right, and that those miracles, all right, that's talking about, okay, first and foremost, all right, was those ICBM missiles. All right, those were miracles. All right, he makes fire come down upon the earth by those thermonuclear missiles. All right, and then also the other miracles, all right, which we have recently that he has done, all right, which is through that microchip, that RFID chip, that mark of the beast, all right, okay, that charagma, okay, that digital currency, okay, you're going to be able to see again, all right, with that brain chip. You're going to be able to see again. You're going to be able to walk again. Okay, you're going to be able to speak again. It's going to cure. Well, it's not going to cure. It's going to be a miracle, because people are going to, be able to do things that they couldn't have done. Okay, they're talking about being able to download music within your mind. All right, being able to basically learn, super learning. All right, those are the miracles that Esau Edom is trying to come out with. Okay, to what? Deceive the people, and a lot of our people are going to be deceived, because you know how our people are, man. All right, they follow the latest trends. All right, they're up with that. They're up with the Kim Kardashians, all this foolishness. All right, so when Esau comes out with that, they're going to be amazed. All right, and they're going to look at him as God. They already do. All right, look at how our people act. All right, they follow his ways. They follow after him, and they're going to take that chip in that day, man, that digital currency. All right, and they're going to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, according to the scriptures, man. All right, so let's read on. It says, verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. It says, saying to them that dwell on earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. It says, and he had power to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Okay, so in that day, all right, when that digital currency is implemented, okay, if you don't take that chip, he's going to try to kill you, man. He's going to try to behead you. All right, they bought thousands of millions of guillotines, all right, to get ready for that day, man. Okay, so he bought guillotines, he got coffins, all right, coffins for children, all right, men and women. Okay, got all those things, man. All right, so let's read on. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, and free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Okay, now mark is that digital currency, that RFID chip. Okay, that is going to be able to put in your right hand or in your forehead or anywhere on the body, really. It don't matter where, but that's what it's going to do. It's going to cause all. So everybody's going to be faced with a choice, either to take that chip or not. Okay, and if you don't, they're going to try to kill you. All right, you're going to be locked out of the system, so to speak. You ain't going to be able to buy. You're not going to be able to sell. You're not going to be able to do anything. All right, but that's okay, because we put our faith and trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, who the world ignorantly called God, and Jesus Christ, man. All right, so let's read on. It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, which is 666. All right, which is those numbers. All right, that Esau comes with, that witchcraft, man. All right, that barcode. Okay, that it comes with, man. All right, so let's get Revelation chapter 12. Let's get Revelation chapter 12, and we'll start at verse 12. All right, so let's read that. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." All right, in that short time, okay, which represents this kingdom. All right, he has a short time. All right, America is not going to be prolonged anymore. Okay, it's going to get hit by ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay, and before he does that, he's going to try to come down with great wrath. All right, and try to hunt down the prophets. All right, which are the Israelites. According to the Bible. All right, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American are the Israelites, man. Okay, he's going to try to come down with great wrath, try to persecute us, try to kill us. All right, but what? The Lord is going to lift a standard for his men. All right, the ones that has repented, okay, and came back to the law, statutes, and commandments, came back to Yahweh Shem Al Shah, all right, to the best of their ability, all right, and stayed away from wickedness. They mortified themselves, okay, and things of that nature. All right, so let's get Jeremiah. Get the book of Jeremiah, man. Get Jeremiah chapter 50. Let's get 51. Jeremiah chapter 51, and we'll start at verse 11. All right, so this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 11. It says, "Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord have raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes," all right, which is those other nations, mainly the Russians. All right, the Russia, China, North Korea, you got Iran, okay. You got various other countries, all right, rising up against this place. So the Lord is stirring up their spirits, all right, to what? Prepare for World War III. Okay, so it says, the Lord have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, all right, which are the rulers, all right, of today. And it says, for his device is against Babylon, all right, so it's against this place, all right. And what's that device? Those ICBM nuclear missiles, man, all right. Those are the devices that's gonna be used, all right, to destroy Babylon, all right, according to the scriptures, man. All right, so it says, for his device is against Babylon. It says to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord. And it says the vengeance of his temple. Okay, so it's the vengeance of the Lord. So the Lord's coming back with vengeance. And how he's going to do that? He's going to do that, of course, through Jacob's trouble. All right, he's going to use Esau, Edom, the UN troops to come down on this place and destroy 2/3 of our own people. All right, he's going to use wild beasts. He's going to use Leviathan, okay? All right, he's going to use, what else is he going to use? He's going to use, I don't know, evil spirits. All right, he's going to use, weather, all right, weather disasters, okay? Various things, man. It's going to be all hell breaking loose out here, man, very soon. Okay, so let's read on. It says, verse 12, "Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord have both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon." All right, so it says set up the standard. All right, the wall. Okay, I'm gonna let this roll by. Okay, so it says set up the standard. All right, prepare the ambushes. All right, which is what we're doing. And how are we setting up the standard? All right, setting up the wall. All right, we're watching. All right, we're paying attention to the news. We're watching the things that's going on. We're watching and seeing that all hell is fixing to break loose. We're keeping our eyes open. All right, and we're listening. All right, we're looking out for these things, these prophecies that's in this book. Okay, and on top of that, how are we preparing? We're preparing spiritually by what? Repenting, coming back to Yahweh Shem Al Shah to the best of our ability. All right. So it says, let's read it again. "Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon." It says, "Make the watch strong." All right, and we're making the watch strong. We're keeping our eyes on the news, man. All right, of these things to come. It just had something. Forget what it was. What was it? I think it was. I think it was India. I think it was India. They shut down their banks. They shut down their banks for 20 days, man. All right, to implement a digital currency. I think they were saying crypto, but who knows, man? All right, that could be the MOTB right there. All right, they just did that today, man. All right, they shut down all the banks in India. All right, so they can't get no money out for 20 days. All right, and then they said they were going to implement the digital currency, man. Okay, so the end is very close, man. Salvation is very near. All right, but what we have to go through those trials, those tribulations that's to come, man, in Jacob's trouble. All right, we haven't been through the hard part yet, man, but the hard part is fixing to come, that ultimate test. All right, which is what? To be tempted, to take that charagma, that MOTB, okay? To be tempted to throw away this truth, all right, to give up, okay? All right, because Esau's gonna come down with great wrath. He's gonna try to persecute us. We're gonna have to go through that, man. All right, the whole world coming up against us, all right, things like that, talking crap about us, trying to kill us, all right, and then on top of that, you gotta deal with the pressure of MOTB, all right, losing your house, losing your woman, losing your kids, losing, of course, your job, all right, everything that you own in this society. You got to be prepared to throw it all away in that day, man. Okay, the scriptures say that wherever a man's heart is, that is where his treasure is, man. Just paraphrasing. Okay, so our heart should be on heavenly things, not things of the earth. Okay, because if you set your things on the earth, everything's fixing to be dissolved, everything's fixing to be destroyed, all right, by ICBMs. All right, so where should our minds be? All right, our spirits and minds should be on heavenly things, all right, focused on the kingdom, all right, the kingdom of heaven, all right, that's to come, because this place is fixing to be wiped away. All right, so let's read on. It says set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes. For the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. It says, O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures, thine end is come. All right, so the end is near, it's coming. All right, it says, and the measure of thy covetousness. It says, the Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself, saying, surely I will fill thee with men as with caterpillars, and they shall lift up a shout against thee. All right, and then it says, let's see, actually, let's skip to verse 17. Slackis. Verse 17, it says, every man is brutish by his knowledge, every founder is confounded by the graven image. It says, for his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. All right, because what? Our people, all right, they're into idols, man. They're into idol worship. All right, they worship themselves. They worship actual idols, all right, that they got set up in this society. Okay, they have, they worship, their jobs. They worship the woman. They worship everything. All right, everything outside of the scriptures. Everything outside of the God of this Bible, man. All right, they worship the so-called white man. They worship these other nations. All right, they worship everything else, man. All right, but what the Lord said, that it's going to perish. All of it's going to be burnt up. Okay, and it says, verse 19, the portion of Jacob is not like them. It says, for he is the former of all things. All right, who's Jacob? The Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, we're the former of all things. All right, we created everything. We built up this society. All right, everything that's in this society, we built it. Okay, not these heathens, man. They stole it from us. Okay. And they then claimed it as their own. All right, that's the so-called white man for you. They take from everybody and then claim it as their own. All right, and then try to whitewash all the history. All right, to basically steal it, man. Okay, so it says the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. Okay, which is what that standard, man, that's going to be provided for the elect, man, in that day. Okay, that standard. Okay, the Lord's going to put the spirit on brothers. If they got to be martyrs to be put to death, then that's what they're going to go through, and they're going to have this. The Lord's going to give them the spirit to go through it. All right, the Lord's going to give brothers spiritual power. All right, to fly. Brothers gonna be able to shoot fire at their hands, shoot fire at their mouth, shoot laser beams out. You know, they're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff, man, on a higher level that we can't even imagine. All right, so the scriptures say that we are his weapon and battle axe of war, man. All right, we are his weapon of war. Okay, so let's read on. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And what's kingdoms fixing to be destroyed? America, man. All right, America, Babylon the Great is fixing to be destroyed, man. All right, and the Lord is going to use his men to do it. All right, not only is the ICBMs going to do the job, but first and foremost, through Jacob's trouble, all right, through the use of Esau and his UN troops, okay, through the use of course, the elect, all right, and various other things, wild beasts, Leviathan, all these things are going to be used, all right, to destroy, all right, this kingdom, man, all right, this queendom that we live in, this wicked, evil society. All right, so let's read on. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. Okay, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young. All right, so it don't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a woman. It doesn't matter if you're a man. It doesn't matter if you're old. It doesn't matter if you're young. Okay, the Lord is no respect of persons. The scriptures say that, man. All right, so if you're not right, you're just not right, and you're gonna be destroyed. And it doesn't matter your gender. It doesn't matter your age, man. Okay, and that's exactly how it should be. In this society, they make provisions based off your gender. They make provisions based off your age, but that's not the case. All right, with Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. All right, the Lord's about justice, man. And whatever you do, you're gonna receive. Okay, you're gonna receive your reward. All right, so let's read on. It says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. It says, I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces the captain and rulers. Okay, and it says, and I will rend unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. So it's going to repay this place back with what? Death and destruction. Because what? They paid us with death and destruction. They brought us over here on slaves, cargo slave ships, all right? And they beat us, they killed us, they hung, burned us, all right? Killed us in many ways, all right? They done evil, all right, unto us. So the Lord is going to pay that all back, all right? Through his men, all right? And through the angels, all right? And he's going to come down and, do some damage too, man, all right? So let's read on. It says, verse 25, it says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. Okay, who's that destroying mountain? All right, who's at the top in this society? Who's considered at the top of in this society? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, so-called white race. All right, you Edomites. All right, you're that destroying mountain. Okay, you're the mountain that destroyed us, man, as a people. Okay. So it says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith the Lord, which destroys all the earth. Okay, yeah, they destroyed the whole earth, man. All right, they destroyed the trees, they destroyed the natural order of things. All right, they destroyed the animals, they destroyed certain insects is going extinct, animals is going extinct. Okay, then now they got it to where they're trying to grow food, man. All right, from humans, man. All right, now they're trying to talk about eating humans. All right, which they're already doing. All right, through these various restaurants. All right, through the meat that you find in the stores. All right, you don't know, all of the meat in the stores are defiled, man. Okay, so they destroyed the earth. They destroyed the people. Okay, they destroyed literally everything. All right, they destroyed the minds of the people. Everybody's mentally messed up. All right, they're morally on a decline. They're morally destroyed, physically destroyed, to the point to where the only thing you can grant them is death. You can't help them. All right, that's the reason why the Lord said he's going to destroy 2/3 of our people, according to Zechariah 13th chapter and the 8th verse, man. All right, so he's going to destroy 2/3. Why? Because they're through. They're gone. No matter what we do, even though the Lord's put his prophets out here, all right, for decades, all right, from the elders and apostles on down from Great Millstone, that's been coming out and teaching our people, they ain't going to get it, man. They ain't going to change. They're not going to consider it. They're going to do what the hell they want to do, man. And that's why the Lord's going to kill them, man. Okay, the Lord's going to kill them. All right, so anyway, reading on, it says, It says, and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain. All right, so what? The Lord's coming with fire. All right, he's coming to destroy this place with fire. And what's that fire? Thermonuclear ICBMs, man. All right, thermonuclear ICBMs. All right, nuclear fire. That's how the Lord's going to destroy America, man. All right, and it's coming. We see it every day through the news, man. All right, and still you got our people talking about World War III is going to pass over. It's not going to happen. All right, which is bullshit, man. All right, it's utter bullshit. All right, the World War III is going to come to pass. The scriptures say so. Okay, and then they got a problem with it just because it doesn't specifically say World War III or America in the Bible. What? The scriptures say that this is a mystery, man. All right, this is a mystery. Okay, that not many people are going to get, man. They didn't get it back then, and they're not going to get it now. All right, so how are you going to sit up here and try to say, just because it don't say America in the Bible, that it's false? All right, that it's not true. All right, that we're just making things up. All right, which goes to show that you don't have the Holy Spirit upon you. All right, 2/3 of you Israelites, you Jakes. All right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right, and you scoff against it. All right, you the same scoffers from back then. You the same scoffers even to this day, man. All right, and there ain't nothing we can do. All we can do is just preach the word and hey, just watch you die, man. That's the best we can do. You know, that's ultimately all we can do, and just hope that we don't get caught up in it. All right, so. Anyway, let's read on. It says, yeah, that's it on that, actually. That's it. Let's get on, let's get on down to, let's get Isaiah. Let's get the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah, chapter 59. We're going to start at 59. Let's see if I can find it quick. All right, Isaiah chapter 59 and, we'll start at verse 8. Let me see. We'll start at verse 18. All right, so this is Isaiah chapter 59 and verse 18. It says, according to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay fury to his adversaries, recompense to his enemies. To the islands, he will repay recompense. All right, so a recompense is coming. All right, all according to your ways, all according to your deeds. All right, whether good or bad. All right, so he's going to repay, all right, everybody according to their deeds, man. Okay, so let's read on. It says, to our islands he will repay recompense. It says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, and the spirit of the Lord shall lift a standard against him. Okay, so the Lord's going to lift a standard for his people, you know, as I was touching on earlier. All right, so the Lord's going to lift a standard for the elect, man. All right, he's not going to destroy the elect of Israel, man. He's not going to be able to lay a finger on them. All right, he's going to lift up the standard. All right, through various means. All right, through the chariots, through spiritual power. All right, through the angels. Okay, he's going to do it through various ways.